You're listening to the Chronicles of Living podcast, where we talk to everyday people about everyday things in the past, present, and future. Now let's talk.
Greetings, my visionary dreamers. And this is an awesome Tuesday, even if you feel like it's not. It is, because you're here, you're alive, you're breathing. Even if you're sick, even if you're, a little down, you're still here. So be grateful for where you are right now in your life, because you do have the power to change it. Even if you got some type of infliction or something, everybody can make a difference with their life. I mean, I got to get the guy's name and then try to put it in a post, but I've seen a man speak with no arms and no legs. And he's going around the world touring, speaking, and happy, has a wife and kids, because he decided at one point in his life that no matter how he looked, that he was enough. And that's when I want to talk to you guys today. This is Dion, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from drowning in yourself, drowning in the world, drowning in people and judgment, so that you can live out your purpose with excellence. So, yes, that's our topic for today. I'm not perfect, but I'm enough. And you need to let it be known to yourself every day in that mirror. Y'all know I'm big on the mirror. Before you leave out that door, you need to go in that mirror and say, I'm enough. I'm beautiful. I'm awesome. I can do this. I'm the bomb. You got to pump yourself up, because see, what the world serves to you on a daily basis, if you don't feed yourself positive energy, you're doomed. It can consume your life and make you second guess yourself, make you second guess the things that you're doing in life, even though you might have a lot of accomplishments. And I decided to talk on this topic today because I had a few inboxes. I feel so good, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I decided to do this, that I even decided to do that 30-day live, because I'm getting inboxes from that as well, that it helped people. It's starting to help people to look at things differently, look at their life differently, and to want to start pushing forward. So with that being said, I feel good. I feel like I'm doing what I'm put here to do. And it's like I see a lot of people that have a lot of potential and a lot of dreams and visions, and they talk about it, but they don't go for it. And the number one reason why they don't go for it is because they're scared. They're scared of judgment. They're scared of what people are going to think. They're scared of what people are going to talk about and say behind their back. But listen, guys, again, I'm not perfect and you're not perfect, but we all are enough. We are enough, but we just got to get to that point in our life where we just don't give up. I can't say the word because I'm on PG. I put my thing on PG. So, but y'all know what I mean. So I have a couple friends I've shared this podcast with, and these are friends that are dear to my heart. And I know that definitely anything they say to me is out of love. And I talked about this on one of my podcasts that sometimes when you're doing things, you have to learn how to take constructive criticism and or just determine, is it constructive criticism or is it just hate? Both my friends were coming from a place of love and I appreciate them. It's just the delivery. We all have to be aware of the delivery. So, like, for example, right now I'm coming to you live. I'm in the park. I'm with my laptop and I'm in the park and I'm actually facing a lake. This is what I do in the morning. I got to get my sun. I got to get my energy so that I can function right. You know, being cramped up in a building all the time is just not for me. So, with that being said, when I'm on a laptop, my vocals are going to sound different. And because this is a new podcast and I'm just learning all of this stuff, I really don't know how to work the sound perfectly, things of that nature. I'm trying to figure things out. But again, I'm not perfect, but I'm enough because I'm doing this. I'm doing the damn thing. I stopped trying to be perfect and trying to make sure everything is in its right place before I start my dreams and my vision. That is what held me back for so many years. And if you listen to one of my, I think it was Why I'm Starting My Dream at 47, I think I talked about how I wanted to start a YouTube channel in 2009. And I just didn't because I felt like everything wasn't in its right place. I didn't have the right camera. I didn't have the right setup, the right mic. I'm watching other people's YouTube channels and, oh, their lighting is perfect and their background and all of this stuff, the sound. And I'm like, no, I'm not ready. Because, see, as I said before, I used to be in the music industry and I used to be in the media industry. And I was a perfectionist back then and everything flowed. I couldn't do nothing without it being perfect. So me doing the 30-day challenge, just going on off my cell phone and things going wrong, that was me getting to understand that you got to learn and grow as you go. You can't worry about everything falling in the right place. Things are going to mess up and things are going to happen out of your control. But the bottom line is, as long as you do it, as long as you get started, you got to start from somewhere. You know, Beyonce didn't become Beyonce out of nowhere overnight. You know, she started with Destiny's Child and they were working for years. And you see the videos of when she was a little girl. And then she became Beyonce years later. But through the learning, the hiccups and all of that stuff, you know, now everybody loves her. She's just this mega big star. But if she would have stopped when she was starting because her vocals might have been off key or the dance step wasn't perfect, we wouldn't have a Beyonce, you know? And there's so many other celebrities, basketball players, and so forth, that were told that they would never be a star. But they made up in their mind that they wasn't doing it for people. They were doing it for themselves. And this was their passion. This is what they had inside them that needed to come out. And one of my Facebook friends inboxed me this morning, and the first thing I saw this morning was her inbox, and she thanked me for the podcast, and she was telling me how, you know, it helps her because she's 40 and she's just starting a new career and it's overwhelming. And so I wanted to do this live broadcast on Wednesday, tomorrow, but I said, no, I'm going to do it today. So everybody, if you're listening out there, understand this. You are enough. You might not be enough for some people, but tell them people kick rocks. For real. Because we were put here for our purpose. And whoever we're assigned to, that's who's going to accept us, you know? And that's who's going to let you know that what you're doing is worth it. But if you don't get started, you will never know. You will never know which way you will add to this world. When you're a friend or a family member and you have another friend or a family member that's setting out to do something, let me give you a little advice. Your delivery is everything. And again, like I said, my friends, they were coming from a good place, what they said. But I did explain that the delivery is everything, because when you want to be supportive of someone and you love someone and you're excited about their gifts, their talents, and they actually put one foot forward to start it, if you want to critique or if you want to give them some feedback, always give them praise first. The praise comes first. And this is not just with a gifted person or a talented person. This is in relationships too. This is dealing with your sons, your daughters, your spouse. When you praise people first and tell them what they're doing good first, then what happens is they're more receptive to hear what you have to say about what you feel can be better. So I'm going to give you an example. So one of my friends listened to the podcast yesterday, and of course, I came from my laptop, this same setting yesterday. I was in the park, chilling, and they noticed a difference with my voice. They liked my voice on the other podcast, which the other podcasts were pre-recorded, and I had time to, beef it up a little. Not too much, but at least play with the sound a little bit. And it was on my Mac computer, which I have everything on. I'm on my PC laptop. It doesn't have all of those tools on there. I'm going to get it. I'm working on it. Just be patient. But they were saying how they liked my voice better on the other podcast. But this was the beginning of the conversation. So after they expressed, why they liked my voice better and stuff, I had to ask them, like, well, did you like the podcast? And they said, oh, well, yeah, it was good. It's just your voice. They was on the voice. So in other words, after that, I'm like, well, obviously, maybe you didn't like it. You know what I mean? But because I am who I am, and I'm one of those people that don't give a, you know what I'm saying? Once I make up my mind, I'm going to do what I'm going to do anyway, no matter what anybody thinks. I got it. But I just had to tell them, like, look, next time, tell me how you feel about the podcast. And even if you don't like it, tell me you don't like it. You know what I mean? Tell me why. Because everybody is not going to like everything that you do, and everything is not for everybody. And you got to realize that. And I'm sorry if y'all hearing noise. I don't even know what that is, but I'm in a park. But everything is not for everybody. Oh, Lord. I decided to cut the grass. I'm so sorry, y'all. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm going live. I call myself coming to a quiet place. And this is a huge park. And out of nowhere, here comes somebody cutting the grass. Go figure that. Nevertheless, I'm going to still talk to y'all. But this is what happens. This is what I'm saying. I'm not perfect, but I'm enough. I'm doing this. I'm going to still do this. I could cut it off and say, okay, look, I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. But no. This is life, y'all. This is life. So I am going to cut it short because it seems like he's not going nowhere. But this is reality. And I just need y'all to grasp this today. You are enough. And you got to get started no matter where you're at. Use the tools that you have now. to get started and add more as you go. And then everybody's not going to agree with what you're doing. But as you grow and then you get better, then guess what? You're going to find out that some of those people that had all of this judgment against you are going to jump on board. And by then, you're going to be like, you know what, kick rocks. I don't even care. But I just want y'all to understand, just like y'all just heard in the background, this is real life. This is a huge state park. What are the odds of somebody coming right in back of me? And when I say where my setting is, I'm off the lake. I'm sitting off the lake. There's barely grass around me. But that's just, I feel like the enemy trying to stop me. You can't let that stop you. There are always going to be things that's going to come against you when you are pursuing something. And you have to decide, are you going to fold or are you going to keep rolling with it? So with all of that being said, and with my little long guy, still be in the back of me, and he got on earphones, so he don't even know what I'm doing. So he not doing it on purpose. But again, in life we have tests, many tests, and and I'm gonna say this one thing. I had another friend that listened to my earlier podcast and talked about me saying a lot. I'm 8 days in, okay? And I'm trying to figure it out. And that person did the same thing. They came on with critiquing first instead of saying if they like the podcast or not. So I'm here to say that your family and friends, you definitely have to determine who's coming from a place of love, who's coming from a place of hate, who's coming from a place of envy. You're going to get all of that. But you have to make up in your mind that you're going to stand firm. This is your life. This is your dream. This is your vision. This is your goal. It's only you that can make it come true. Only you. Only you. You were born as an individual. You're going to die as an individual. What do you want to leave as your legacy? Do you want to leave a lot of, I'm not going to do that because this person said I need this and my vocals are not right, or, I need to lose weight before I do that, or, just things. Is that what you want to leave behind? If you die tomorrow and you move on to the next life, and we don't know what the next life is, and we don't know if our spirit can feel some type of way about this life that we lived. But just what if our spirit can feel some type of way about the life that we were blessed and given a chance to live here on this earth? What would it say to you? How would it feel about what you did with your life when you had the chance to live it? Ask yourself that question today. Think about your life. Think about your life as a whole, your accomplishments, your failures. And when I say failures is not a failure. It's just trying to figure out a different way to make it happen. And you got to fail to grow. So I'm going to go because the long guy's coming back. I'm going to have a chat with him, okay? So till tomorrow, I'm going to go live tomorrow. I'm going to go live tomorrow at 12:30. And I do got to get better with letting people know. But again, I'm juggling a whole lot of things at one time. I'm still learning. I'm growing. So definitely drop me a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. Follow me, like me, all the above. Follow my YouTube channels. You can see me live video with my bloopers. But I left all the mistakes for my 30-day Facebook challenge purposely to prove a point that I'm not perfect, but I'm enough, and I'm doing the damn thing. So until tomorrow, peace and love, guys. I love y'all. This is Adion, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from drowning in yourself. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Chronicles of Living, where we talk to everyday people